The Journal of the American Medical Association published an article on February 26, 2014, titled "The Prevalence of Childhood and Adult Obesity in the United States 2011 to 2012." In this article, it is reported that more than one-third of adults and 17% of children in the United States are obese. With these numbers growing, more people are looking to healthier food choices. The question is often asked, how do I make my favorite foods healthier? Who doesn't love warm, ooey gooey fudge brownies? Many children and adults love to indulge in this favorite sweet treat. However, many of us struggle with the guilt of consuming this dessert, knowing the calorie and sugar intake is incredibly high. As a mother, I strive to encourage my children to make healthier food choices and have often denied them brownies due to the high calorie and sugar content. I found myself asking, is there a healthier alternative? Thanks to a recipe I found on renowned personal trainer Jillian Michaels' website, I can happily tell you there is an alternative, and it is quite delicious. Today I'm going to show you how substituting a few key ingredients can not only reduce calories and fat, but also increase nutritional value. We will go through the entire process from collecting the ingredients, mixing them together, and finally baking them. Let's get started with the ingredients that we're going to need. We're going to need olive oil cooking spray, 2/3 cup of a mild honey, such as clover honey. Honey is sweeter than sugar, and therefore we can use less of it, and it's a natural sweetener that is rich in antioxidants. We use 1/3 cup of natural unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 cup whole white wheat flour. Whole wheat flour contains more vitamins and nutrients, such as fiber, and it also has a lower glycemic index, which prevents blood sugar spikes throughout the day and allows you to feel fuller longer. We'll use 1/4 teaspoon of aluminum-free baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. Applesauce adds moisture and volume, and it replaces your need for liquid fats such as melted butter. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Olive oil has a high level of monounsaturated fats, which has been proven to lower cholesterol. And it is also a natural oil that doesn't go through the same processing as vegetable oil, which means it has less chemicals in it. We'll use a large egg and 3/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Now we have all of our ingredients, so let's go ahead and I'll show you how to put them together. First thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Once you've done that, you're going to spray your baking pan with your olive oil spray to prevent sticking while cooking. Then you would take your honey and you would heat it up for about 45 to 60 seconds until it's warm and bubbling, and then you would add your unsweetened cocoa powder to the honey mixture and stir it up really good so you have it nice and mixed up, and set it aside to let it cool. While that's cooling, we'll move over and we will mix all of our dry ingredients together. So we would mix our flour, our aluminum-free baking powder, our baking soda, and our salt into a small bowl and whisk it until it's well mixed. Once those are mixed, we'll go over and mix our wet ingredients in a large bowl. So we would use our unsweetened applesauce, egg, olive oil, and vanilla, and mix it together until it's well blended and kind of creamy looking. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and add our honey mixture into our wet ingredients. Try to get all of it because that's your chocolate flavor. Stir it up really good. And then add your dry ingredients. Once we have that all well mixed up, we can put it into our already greased baking pan. and then we'll bake it in the oven for approximately 25 minutes. You'll know that it's done when you can insert a toothpick into the center and it comes out clean with just a few moist crumbs on it. Now you know how to gather ingredients and prepare homemade and healthier brownies. Making healthy choices in everyday life can seem difficult in the beginning. It takes a lot of research and trial and error to find the alternatives that work for you, but they are out there. A good rule of thumb is the less processing and more natural an ingredient is, the more nutritional benefit it's going to have. According to Livestrong.com, a Little Debbie brownie has 270 calories in it. Recipes found on KingArthur.com and AllRecipes.com can have well over 300 calories apiece. These brownies have 86.2 calories in them.